Hello neighbors! Welcome back to my road to Hermitcraft. My name is Nyakes and this is episode number 15. And in the last episode, Bits and Rivers, I've been building this river. Let's see. Yeah, doesn't look that cool at the moment, but yeah, we're getting there. I haven't been doing much in the last 2 or 3 episodes, so I thought, well, let's try to get back to a bit more productive episodes. And yeah, hopefully I can do that starting this week. I'm not gonna start with the river though. I want to do something on the river in this week's episode, but I'm not gonna start with it. Actually, I first want to start finishing this complex. I would finally want to finish the Mason School, at least the outside structure. So I want to build the third complex, the third building. And well, I'm not gonna go into detailing the interior and doing all of the yards and so on and so forth, but I want to build the building. And in order to be able to do that, I need to do a bit more terraforming. And once again, this isn't really good terraforming. I basically just raise this up to 1 elevation. But then again, I can try to fix this later. So let's start with this now. Well, this is what it looks like now. So I have some space to build. I did not just elevate it to this level. I made some sort of gradual descent basically to this, yeah, I don't know, valley? Don't know what you call it anyway, but yeah, it is supposed to look at least a bit natural, and I think it's okay that way. So now I can actually start building the last part. Now this time I actually don't have anything planned out really. I have an idea of how the building is going to look like, but I don't have to count or measure anything because this is going to be the practice, the workshop basically, the practice hall where students can practice and where the masons, the master masons, they actually work. So it's the workshop, and it doesn't look as fancy, and it doesn't need to have specific measurements. It just has to be an open hall where, yeah, a lot of workstations fit into. So I should get started building it. Alright, this is going to be the layout basically. I wanted to have some sort of diagonal shape this time. So I made the entrance in a way rather short. And then I have these diagonal walls going around this way and that way. So I have lots of space for workstations and maybe some, I don't know, some cabinets or so, or I don't know. I really don't know what now. Right now at least what is going to be in here. But yes, in the end of this building, I wanted to go back to this shape because I want to have some sort of entrance here, like a big open entrance where material and stuff can be put into or brought into another entrance here, so that they can go outside here, and here's going to be the storage of some of the materials. So this is the plan, and now I just need to build it up. Now this is what I've got so far. You can enter on either side, and I don't have a roof yet. Yes, okay, yes, and I have only high windows, but yes, this is what I wanted. So this is what it looks like now, and I know that there is no arch basically to go into this room here, but it's gonna follow. Okay, so I guess the next step is gonna be the roof. Yeah, the next step is gonna be the roof, and then I'll see if I can decorate it at least a little from the outside, and then I can see if I will see, and I will try to build some area in here where there is gonna be storage and stuff. So I guess I'll see in a bit. Well, that's what it looks like from the top at the moment. And if I go inside, I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting the hall to be this low. However, it still feels big, and I think I still want it that way. There's still not enough room for on the left hand side and on the right hand side to have little workshop areas and a hallway in the middle, and then some, I don't know, storage, interior furniture in a way. I don't know. The only thing is, I actually wanted, oops, no, not like so. I actually wanted the lanterns to be hanging a bit lower, but now I just said it like this. It doesn't really matter. Now, one more here and one more there, and from now on, I actually want to push them in wood as well. So if I go 1, 2, 3, I just do it like so, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, easy. Okay, so it kind of makes sense. It doesn't look very good, to be honest. I should... I guess I should hang 3 lanterns on each of those wooden... Can you imagine? I forgot what this is called. I totally forgot. I can't believe that I actually went here just to check. Oh, it's a log, of course, yeah. I feel so stupid. Anyway, so what I wanted to say was I think I should hang 3 lanterns on each of these logs. Except for here. This is okay, but starting with this log, I should hang 3 lanterns on each of these, I think. Let me quickly check this out, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. And this is what it looks like now, and I think it's okay. Of course, this needs decorating, but yes, I think it's okay for now. They will not hang any lower, because it would suck. I would jump into them. So yes, this is it for now. Before I go to the interior, I think I should focus on the exterior. Oh yes, and of course I have to add a roof. Guys, I gotta be honest, this iron farm was so much worth it. Yeah, 2.5 stacks of iron trapdoors in no time. Mister, I don't want you up here at the moment. You have to leave in just a while. Anyway, I should get started. Go away! Go! Yeah. Okay, bye. Finally, I can go on building the roof. Oh gosh. Okay, so the roof is finished. It sure does look a bit different. Wait, there you go. It sure does look a bit different than the last ones, but I think I like it. It is a bit more. Yeah, it's a bit lower because I thought, well, it's about the use of this building. I still lack the. Oh. Yeah, I should have lit the cave up, maybe. I still lack the end rods to give some lighting. Wow, I thought I have lit up the caves. Anyway, and I need to add a big old chimney. I wanted to add a big chimney there. And I will do that in just a few seconds. And then I will also do some minor decorations on the outside of this building within the next process step. Alright, this is it. I'm basically finished with the exterior, with the outside, with the shell of the building, basically. This is it. And I think I'm quite happy with it. It isn't as fancy schmancy as the other buildings, but then again, it's not supposed to be. I have a big old chimney over here. The roof is finished. It's not as high as the other ones. It's a bit lower. And if I now glide down, I think it fits perfectly because it's just the area where the working takes place. It isn't supposed to look as beautiful, but it still has some big, very open but functional entrances. And I'm gonna have something else here in just a short while. But if I go inside now, there's lots of room for workstations, and I have a big fireplace going on here. Oh, there is some. Can I get it? No, I can't. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, a big fireplace here. And if I go outside now, once again, just very minor details and decorations, nothing big. It isn't supposed to be pretty, at least not as pretty as the other parts of the building. And I think, if I now take a look at it, I like it. I do like it. It does look good, and in general, this is a huge building. I mean, I wouldn't have thought it would be this big, but now it basically is finished. Of course, there's still lots to be done on the inside, and detailing and decorations and so on and so forth, and the gardens, the yard, the area in front of it, but still I think it looks cool. Yes, I like it a lot. I like this so much, but I guess this is going to be it for today's episode concerning this building, the School of the Masons. Let's now do something else. Yes, but first I need to mend and repair my tools. I haven't been here in ages. Oh my god. Oh yes. Do I need to do some cleaning up? Yes, I need to do some cleaning up. Great. Anyway, I just love this. I really like this machine very, very much. What I don't like though is accidentally throwing my full enchanted axe into the void. Alright, this is how plans change. I need to get a new axe. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I don't have an axe. And what enchantments do I have? Oh, looting 2, sweeping edge, efficiency. At least efficiency 3. Ooh, I don't even know what I had on my axe. Oh god, okay. So the enchanting begins. Okay, luckily I have 3 diamonds, easy and ready, next to my 20 diamond blocks. I don't ever need them really. I mean, anyway, I should start crafting an axe and then I'll try to get the best enchantments possible. I have no idea where to get mending from though. I don't think I have a mending librarian. Let's try and see what I can get. Oh yes, and of course I need to craft some blocks first. And that's how fast 90 levels are gone. I mean, I technically have efficiency 5 by combining these two efficiency 3, then these two efficiency 4, and then yeah, adding efficiency 4 onto this one. But yes, it's still smite 3 and no mending. I guess I have to wait and do it next time. Oh yes, and also next time I just shouldn't be as stupid as I was when I threw down my pickaxe and my axe into the void. But yes, anyway, let's get on with the next thing. Wow, so much time wasted. And the next thing was my river. I wanted to continue working on my river. However, if I take a look at it now, I think it is, yeah, the shape isn't good. Now coming this way, I don't think there is much I can do. I could try to give it a bit more of a curve right here, but that's basically all I can do. And, oh, yeah, maybe I should fill this in here quickly. So I have a bit of a curve around here, then I think it needs to be a bit wider right here. And yes, something like this needs to happen in several spaces, I think. So, for example, right here, I think this curve doesn't make sense, so I need to flatten this out a bit. Yeah, basically get rid of the curve itself, like so maybe. Yeah, that's even still kind of a rough edge here. But yeah, something like this. Because, of course, these curves, they tend to get wider and bigger in the end of the river, but as the water is flowing slower. But then again, I think they can't be this sharp, right? I'm not going to bother with this arm here, but I definitely want to make sure that this looks a bit better. Okay, so I think this looks a bit better. It's not perfect, but then again, as I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I think I like it this way. I opened up basically the dam here, but yes, need to make sure that this makes sense flowing into the sea. However, what's happening here? I sometimes still don't understand the physics of water. Okay, that's better. Now, this is weird, of course, that it's this thin right here, but anyway, I think I'll leave it like so, because this aligns so perfectly to the portal. I will definitely have a bridge over here. Yes, so I will first try to have the river flow into the sea in a better way, and then I will dig out a bit more. Okay, so in my opinion, it doesn't look that good at the moment, but then again, I will definitely erase some of this and also replace some of this by stone rather than dirt or grass blocks. So then I think it makes a bit more sense that yes, this starts flowing faster down because of the slope, and is divided by some stones into 2 or even 3 different arms that all flow into the sea right there. And I guess I'm gonna get rid of you here. So, as I said, this is just the first, basically, layout, the first scaffolding for how I want this to look in the end. But it will definitely change when I start replacing some of these blocks. But yes, this is it for now. Now I should actually get back to the river. Okay, now I actually got rid of 2 layers completely, so I changed plans a bit. See, I got rid of all of these side blocks here, because I even want to go down deeper. Oh, yeah, I just said I got rid of all of these. I forgot about these. Anyway, let's do it now. I want to get rid even of a 3rd layer, and then really rather put them back in later if I need them, or where I need them. Also, what I had planned... Okay, let me finish this quickly and then I'll tell you what I've planned. Okay, so now, I had... How... Okay, now, I had the plan to, not go too wide between those 2 structures, but then you see now I actually did go a bit wider. But now I think it is kind of okay to have some sort of path going on this way, so coming from this way to this building, and then just having the wall go into the river. And right here, where the river is really close, I want to have something that I don't know the English name of. In German it would be something like maybe Schleuse or Damm. But what it is that it regulates the water flow. So not like a huge dam, not like, for example, the Hoover Dam or something like this. But back here the water would be flowing into this thing, and then I'd have something like a wall going right across here where the water would be flowing out. This is why this is also such a narrow space. This also means so that I should have at least actually quite easy comparable to a dam. I should have some larger body of water here, something like a very small lake or so, but at least larger than this narrow stretch of river. But then again, this would make a bit more sense than just having this narrow passage in the river between the 2 buildings. So what I planned is build this sort of dam, whatever how it's called, I don't know, right in between here, out of stone and stuff like that, and have a small hole in the middle where water flows out, and then I think it makes a lot more sense. Alright, now I need to get rid of the next layer, and I have actually no idea how far into the episode I am. I might even not do much more than just this and postpone the working on the river onto the next episode. But then again, if I have just like 10 or 15 minutes, I really don't know, then I might just do something else for the rest of the episode. Maybe even going back to this building and starting to build the wall. But yes, first I should stop talking and just get going with the river. By now I got rid of 3 complete layers, and to be honest, it now looks like a canal. It looks so crafted. But I mean, to give you some sort of perspective, of course, I have no idea if I can manage to get this done like so, but I intend for this river to eventually look a bit like this. Maybe not as colorful, but still, I want the life to be in there. I want stones and slabs and plants and so on and so forth. I even intend to put fish in there, and I also want to have some wildlife next to it. I want to have some sandbanks, and yes, I mean, I do have things planned out. This is going to be a small river. Really, just a small river. I mean, really, you could call it creek as well, but it is supposed to be full of life nonetheless, and have some plans for it. I want it to look beautiful. I want it to look much better than it looks now. I want it to look rather close to what this looks like at the moment. And I hope that this will improve the looks of my world in general, because if I fly up now again, it doesn't look very good at the moment. I mean, I love my garden and my house, and I like this one because it's so functional, but still the shape isn't very natural. And I love this new building, but still, my world is not really beautiful yet because everything is so detached from one another, and I want to change that. I want to fill the spaces in between with beautiful landscapes and this river with trees and plants and so on and so forth. It just belongs to what I imagined for my area. However, I must admit, it already looks quite amazing. It changes the landscape quite a lot. Okay, enough talking. I guess this is gonna be it for today's episode concerning the river. And I must say I lied earlier, because I am definitely gonna start at least building the wall of my mason school. And then it's gonna be it for today's episode. Okay, so when building up the wall, there is something that I need to tell you before I start building it, so that you don't stand confused as to why I'm doing it. The wall is gonna be 2 blocks thick, and it is supposed to look, how do I say that? It's supposed to look a bit more decorated and a bit better from the outside than it is from the inside. And that's why I built the inner layer first as a basis with just 1 block. So this is gonna be where my wall is going. And now I need to be very careful. I don't know how far I want to go here. But I think as this hill is starting here, and as I want to have something else on this hill, on the backside of this hill, I could actually just go right here. I guess I do it like so because up to here the wall's going to be different anyway. So let's do it like so, and let's start the outline for this place. Okay, so this is going to be it basically. As I said, the wall just ends in the river. There's no need for a wall on this island and no need for a wall on the other side. What I do need though is something here. But then again, if I have this dam, I mean, let's just call it dam now, whatever. If I have it here, there is no path to, go past the building anyway. So I guess I don't need a wall right here. And also, there is no entrance on the backside or exit or so. So, well, actually, I have flowers here. So maybe I should add an entrance on the backside to have little gardens back here. I don't know yet. I bother with that later. Maybe this is part of the decorations, but yeah, no, for now. Also, right here, there's nothing here, so I don't need a wall back here. And the same holds true for this side. So this is all the walls I need. This makes all of this inside the bricks the property of the Mason School. So there's still lots of space to do stuff and build stuff for their cause. And I think I like it that way. Now to the next part. While this here is an exception, because this is the end, I will now build stair blocks right here, because I want the wall to be 2 blocks wide, but what I've planned for the top part is just going to be 1 block wide. So from the inside of the property, it kind of lowers, how do you say that? It kind of gets thinner to the top of the wall. And then right here I want to have an entrance, a gate, something like that. And that's why I left it open, and it perfectly aligns with those columns, those pillars over there. As I said, the part of the wall up here is going to be an exception, but as I want to end this special part right here, I've added some blocks right here, and that is totally wrong. Whatever. And now I'm going to place these stair blocks like so right here, and starting with here, I want to have it like so. So that in the end, eventually, it's going to look a bit like, wait a second, like so. This is going to be the wall, and on top of here, there are going to be iron bars, fences. And I want to have some pillars in between, and I don't know how it's gonna look, but as always, I'm just trying right now, so I guess it's gonna be fine. Let's get rid of those 2 though, and enter some bricks instead. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, let's see. I don't know if it maybe looks a bit too weird, but no, I think it's okay. Of course, this block needs to go. So I changed some of these blocks. I made them pillars, basically. Gave some decorational blocks on top, finished it off with granite, and now I need something else, which are iron bars. And let's see what this looks like if I now start placing in these iron bars right here. Yes, I think I like that. I think I do. Of course, I'll need to add some light sources somehow, so I basically just have the only opportunity is to add torches, right? Or is there another way? I didn't really leave much space for lanterns here. Only thing I could maybe do is something like... Wait a second, let me try that out. No, that looks terrible. That looks utterly terrible. Maybe I shouldn't bother with this too much right now. This is decorations basically, but yeah, just something that I thought about. Yeah, I just do it later. Right now, there's just no lighting, whatever. What there is, however, is this entrance sort of gate. It isn't that high, it isn't good looking. What I want though is to have leaves growing or maybe falling off of these iron bars. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, because right now it really is ugly. I might even increase the size 1 block, but if it looks okay-ish, I might keep it. I should try now. Okay, I really don't know if I like it like this, but it's definitely gonna stay now, because I wanted to have something like this right here, and I think it still is okay-ish. It is a bit too much. Oh, she's below me. Anyway, it is a bit too much, but I'll let you decide. So if you have happened to see this, and if you have an opinion on this, do I keep it? Do I change it? Do I get rid of it? No matter how you decide, this is gonna be it for today's episode, my dear neighbors. I haven't finished building the wall right there. I have not finished building the yard, basically the exterior. I still don't know if I'm gonna add something in the back. I might very well do that, but yes, anyway, this is gonna be it for today's episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button, and if you want to see more, please consider subscribing. I am very much looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye!